Hey everybody, it's Joric. Welcome back. I hope you're doing great wherever you are in the world. Today is an update for those of you that are from the US that live in Portugal or thinking about making a move to Portugal. I have a passport renewal update to give you. So, a little over 6 weeks ago, I made a video saying we sent in the passport information. And based upon what the website said and what several other people had mentioned as far as what the process is back in the US, it may take 2, 3, 4 months to get it back. But Jones Traveler, who's someone that follows the page, and they have a really good YouTube page, you should check it out. He had commented, going, it took us about 6 weeks. It was a pretty simple process. And I think in his case, he was able to pick it up at the embassy. So in our case, we logged into the passport renewal site, and it took a couple of weeks for them to actually receive it. So then we had a case number, and it said, well, it will take 8 to 11 weeks to process. So we were looking at the calendar going, okay, so we're looking at near the end of the year before getting our passports back. And today, which was technically 6 weeks and 2 days later, in the mail from the US Embassy is our brand new passports. And what's interesting about this is that we asked for our old passport to be returned. We just like keeping our old passports, I guess, for personal memorabilia. And then the new passport, I'll kind of show you the thickness of the old passport here versus the new one. This one has like twice as many pages. I think it's got 50 pages in it versus the old was, I guess, a standard issue of probably like 20 or 27 pages. So if you're going to renew, don't worry so much maybe about how long it takes or what you read back in the United States, because it seems like when you are abroad in a different country, Portugal, or if you're moving someplace else, that they seem to, although they say you don't have expedited service, do seem to get the passports turned around much more quickly than what their website says as far as the time frame and what friends back in the US or family might have as far as their turnaround time. I mean, I know people that have reached out that are looking to come to Portugal. They even paid for expedited service, and they have waited 2 or 3 months for the expedited service. So they paid a lot more and still waited much longer than what we had. So, at least as of November 2023, it's about a 6 week process from the time you mail it to the time you get them. Last thing to note on the website, it says that the tracking time, that 8 to 11 weeks I kept mentioning, only starts when they actually have a case number and they receive it. So when you log in and they actually show you, all right, here's your case number, that's when that 8 to 11 weeks is supposed to start the clock, if you will, as opposed to when you mail it. But for us, from the time we mailed it to getting this stuff back, 6 weeks is fantastic. So I think that that's something that is a great benefit. So don't worry, I would say, when you're looking to move here and you need a passport that needs to be renewed, go through the process. And there are people that commented on my original video that said it took them anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. There were a couple of extenuating circumstances during the pandemic where it took them longer, as you could reason. But 6 weeks is not too shabby. So we're looking forward to being able to start traveling again outside of Portugal. And you'll be watching hopefully those videos either on this channel or on our other channel in the coming years. So as always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch the channel and enjoy your travels.